Hello guys, welcome to the 11th episode of Investigator. I'm very excited to take you to our brand new location. So these are the rooms, they're all the same, they're all numbered. We are centrally located in the city of West Palm Beach, in the village of Willington.
Boy ain't looking at the clock. Stepped up in the game like rock. Ball boy with the hook, can't stop. Let the dread on my head stay locked. Look.
We were once having our coffee right next to Starbucks. It's extremely hot and we saw the space available for rent. We never ever planned to have location in West Palm Beach, and we did. Here we are today. So basically I'm getting the call in the morning from one of my receptionists and there is no money in the register.
Working on the crab cause the sucker don't bar right.
And I look at the cameras right away. This guy walks in tonight in the hoodie, in the mask, and takes the money out and leaves. Because there's one guy who I really like and I think he's very honest and good.
It can't be, whoever he is can't be too good because he let this guy in the hoodie go by twice. One in, one out.
Oh wow.
Catch me at the Grove, 10:30 on the dot, boy. Yeah, time after time with the...
Hello guys, welcome to the 11th episode of Investigator. I know it's been quite a time since we didn't film for you anything, but then I guess the time has come. So I'm finally available. I finally came from a long trip. We went to Colorado actually, and before we were working the whole month in the city of New York. We were launching 2 locations. Back to Palm Beach, and I'm very excited to take you to our brand new location that I think we took you actually once to this location when it was building. So it's a new one. It didn't open yet. And we're extremely excited that we're here. My contractor Fred did a great job. I saw it once nighttime a few days ago. I was passing by, we just came recently, and it seems to be really nice. And we have this interesting thing that we're doing in the end of the whole construction, when I like to come to almost finished location and to put the final touch, the cherry on the pie. I like to put the sign. The indoor sign, interior sign, whatever you call it. I think I'm pretty good at it. We asked a couple times other people to do this, and a couple times it went out really crooked and like not straight. But I like to blame myself if something goes wrong, so I have the sign shipped to me and I'm ready to put it on. Let me give you a small little tour. So this is the reception area where we're standing right now. So it's white leather sofas that we're using. I'm shipping them from overseas, from one of the Asian countries. I think you know which country I'm talking about. And we're centrally located in the city of West Palm Beach, in the village of Willington. I live not too far from here. And we know that this specific location next to Starbucks is extremely hot because there is huge amounts of people coming pretty much all the time. Morning, there is a line. Sometimes I spend 20 minutes just waiting for me to be able to purchase my coffee at the Starbucks. So there's tons of people. And you'll be surprised, even during the whole day, people are still coming, and then there is whole parking lot is always full. We were once having our coffee right next to Starbucks, and we saw the space available for rent. We never ever planned to have location in West Palm Beach, but she told me, you know what, why don't we take over and build one of our locations fairly close to our home. And we did. Here we are today. It's almost done. We plan to open our doors for business officially in like 5 to 6 days. Let me give you a small little tour. So these are the rooms. They're all the same. They're all numbered. Oh, I see that still didn't finish the wallpaper. But yeah, it's a regular room. It's a table for the treatment. The whole wall is wallpapered usually. It's our supply, whatever we're using. The whole room is extremely simple, and we did this specifically for the franchisees. And when we were designing the rooms, we made this thinking about the franchisees and their investment, because we're always thinking how to make the ROI, return of investment, as high as possible for the franchisees, and at the same time to keep a good styling for the rooms. So we made it extremely affordable. The whole room is to equip the whole room costs less than $1,000, and you know it's going to pay for itself in definitely less than a couple months. So It's a really good investment, and the way it's gonna look, we're gonna show in one of the future episodes, it's gonna look extremely cool. Meanwhile, it's a long hallway. We're gonna have the speakers in the ceiling. Very important, because sometimes in those rooms people are screaming. Sometimes it's painful, so people at the reception desk, whenever they're sitting, they're expecting their upcoming appointment. They kind of don't have to be distracted by those noises. So we like to keep one speaker in each room and speakers in the hallway. It's gonna be a small little store. Oh, what is this? Look at this. I never saw something like this. What is this? Is that water? Okay. I guess it's some new thing in Florida building code. I never saw something like this. I'm gonna call my contractor Fred Shelley. By the way, amazing contractor. Whoever needs any projects done in Florida, Pennsylvania, state of New York, New Jersey, please contact Fred Shelley. I'm gonna put contacts down below. He's not available today. I asked him to come in, but he's in Tallahassee, getting the license for one of our new locations, getting the permits. But I'm gonna put him in one of the next episodes, so we can speak a little bit with him. I think you remember from, I think, episode 7 or 6. He was in the episode. Amazing guy, knows how to build fast, efficient, and extremely affordable. Highly recommended. I'm wondering why they need two. Interesting. It's too close to the wall. It's gonna be wet all the time. But anyway. Each water fountain is $800. I don't know why they're so expensive, but Florida building code requires you to have two on the specific height. I guess for the short people. Oh, I know why. This is for the accessible. Alright, so this is the package. We have a special company. They're based overseas. They're actually in, I think in Australia. They do the oh no, they're in Canada, I'm sorry. They manufacture this custom for us. We've been partners for many years. They even had a video shot for us, for our franchisees, how to exactly put it on the wall. So I don't know if they'll be useful or no, but I think it's going to be useful for anyone who tries to do that. So extremely simple. There is a template like this. Okay. So we're gonna attach it to the wall with a special. There's instruments over there. We're gonna attach it, and then we're gonna glue each letter one by one. I don't know why, but I kind of like to do this by myself all the time because it's like I don't know. To me, it's like a Lego kind of thing. Always having fun doing this. Might as well do it this time. It's the first time that we're putting this on the actual wallpaper. Before it always goes on the pink wall. So I'm not sure how it's going to look like, but you know what? Let's try. So this is a set. Again, comes completely secure and very carefully done. So what happens is we need to open this. Take these pins out. I don't know how they do this, but it's like I use the Gorilla Glue or Super Glue, whatever they call it, and it's strong, but this thing is crazy strong. It says Super Glue Gel. But like you leave anything, I bet you, if you can glue the armchair to the window, to the wall, I promise you. With one, maybe two. Super strong, unbelievable. All right, anyway. So what we do is we take this regular, what you do is you take this thing, and you see how they have these things? They show you basically where to put them on, and you put them like that, just like that, basically upside down. You know why, right? To give the distance for the letters to the wall. I was in So let me tell you a little bit what was happening couple last months. Not couple, like a month, maybe 40 days. So first we were launching the location in Gig Harbor. This is very close to Seattle in Washington, all the way on the West Coast up. So we flew there with a corporate trainer. We stayed there for like 4 days. She was training, I was training the owners, the franchisees on the systems, on the POS, all kinds of things, how to run business, some light accounting. We met with their accountant. She introduced me her store manager, Marisa, nice girl, worked in the industry for many years, knows what she's doing. So it was an easy launch. I put the sign for them also, by the way. So after that, I came back for, I think, 1 day, 1 or 2 days. And I don't know if you guys know, but I've been working last 2 years, I think, without any breaks. I went overseas, I think, for 1 or 2 days for the family reunion. I think for 2 days I went to Europe. But then other than that, for 2 years straight, I didn't have even 3 days of vacation. Even on the weekends we're working. So I allowed myself to load all my family, my closest relatives to a Cadillac Escalade. I rented one. And we went from Florida, actually. We drove all the way to Aspen, Colorado. We drove through, I don't know, 7 states. We were not in rush. I rented the house on Airbnb, fairly cheap, by the way. And then we drove through multiple states. We stopped by at the motels, hotels, whatever they were accepting the pets. Because guess what? Guess how many pets we had in the car? Yes. Yes. 5. Okay, we had 3 dogs and a cat. So listen, I came to the rental company and they didn't want to give me the big car. And then I knew that I needed the Escalade, right? So they didn't want to give it to me because they felt like something is going to be, weird. But I said, listen, how many miles you give a day? He was like, it's unlimited mileage. I'm like, okay, good. So they pull up the brand new Escalade. It has 200 miles on it, brand new, right? You know how many miles I had when I returned it? 10 days after? Guess. 7,000. Three dogs in the car. The cat peed a couple times. I felt so bad, bro. I killed the car. And you know what? These rental companies, whenever the car hits like 12,000 miles, they start trying to get rid of it. Because to them, it can start breaking soon. So it's time to get rid of it. So pretty much, I was the first or second maybe user of the car. And we kind of abused it. I paid like almost $2,000 for the rental for 10 days, so I don't feel that bad. But listen, 7,000 miles, you want to see the face of the guy who took it back from me. Yeah. And then same fashion, we went back to Florida. But when we were going to Colorado, there is 2 ways actually. Google shows the upstate, the way through the upper states, and the way through the lower states like Texas, Louisiana. So on the way there, we went through the lower states. We went to Louisiana, to New Orleans, spent the evening there on this, I don't know, Bigelow Street? Is it or it's in Memphis? Bigelow is in Memphis. But one of the famous streets with like restaurants, bars, and I think you guys, if you're following me, you saw it on Instagram. It's a crazy street with like restaurants with the balconies and everyone is drunk. Weed is legal, so it's a lot of fun. And on the way back, we went through the upper states. We're gonna ask my soulmate to help us out a little bit, if she's available. Doing our my visual level is pretty good actually. Even when someone wants to check me, it says it's not straight. They take the liquid thing, liquid level, and 90% of the time it's straight. So I'm gonna try to put it. It even feels to me like it's straight right now. What do you think? No?
It looks straight.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe it's a little bit not straight.
What do you think? You think it's straight or no?
I think it has to go a little bit up.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Why?
It's really down.
No, you don't want it
No,
on.
it's really, it's especially with the couch, it's gonna look like super down.
Super low, you mean, right?
Super low.
Super low. Okay. Oh shit. Like this?
Like somewhere there, yeah.
Really? Really? Like that? You know, we never put the sign that high. Always that high, no. What are you saying? Like that?
A little bit down. Up.
Like that, okay. Let's put it like that for now. And let's see what it is. Lunar, what do you think?
I mean, if you look at the wallpapers, then this side is a little bit down.
Which one?
Wallpapers might be wrong. Oh, it's actually not wrong. So you see the wallpapers?
Yeah.
But actually, it's a perfect guidance for you.
No, it's not.
Look at the top.
Uh-huh.
You see how the
Okay.
exact
Yeah.
design is matching?
Yeah.
So basically this thing has to go up like that. You know what I'm saying? You see
I know what
this?
you're saying, but right away it doesn't look straight to me, absolutely. Hold it the way you're holding it and go see. It's not straight. Of course. The wall is not straight, that's what it is.
But no, not this. That's too much.
Too much, really? You think so also, Lunar?
The other one.
How about now? How about like that?
Stick it in, release. It is. Oh, we have to level. Why are we trying to play games?
All right, so I just got this. So let's just make sure that it's perfectly straight. You know what? Seems like it is.
It is.
All right, cool. So that's what we're gonna do. Perfect. So the next step is I'm gonna put these gloves on, and then I'm gonna ask you for your help, handing me letter by letter. I'm gonna be cleaning them, putting the glue on them, and gluing them to the wall. Can you help me? I don't know. I think it's good.
I think it blends in.
It blends in.
It blends in really bad.
There-
If it was like this,
There is no other option. No, of course.
maybe.
There is no other option. Usually it's like that.
Exactly.
That's good.
That's better. More contrast. It's bad enough. It's already close to white and pink.
So you want to move that scrub somewhere?
Where? Where I'm gonna put more. That's the problem. So guys, we ran into the problem because we were about to start putting these letters to the wall, and all of a sudden one of our team members decided to just attach it like that, and we figured that it kind of blends in, so it's not going to be visible, even though the actual logo is red, but this might not be visible. So we're trying to decide what we're going to do with it. What do you think? I mean, there is no other wall, that's the real truth. If you move that thing here, I mean, where are you going to move it? There is no place for it even. There is no place for it. I say let's start putting it up. It's okay. With the red sign, it's gonna be like,
Yeah, there's no other option. It's just think about this. Probably would be better to not wallpaper this wall
yeah, that's for sure.
and just wallpaper which wall?
None of it, just one wall. But well, you want to try to take it off?
No.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't also, trust me.
I mean, I guess let's put it in. If it's gonna be bad, we'll paint it.
Paint the letters?
Yeah.
How are you gonna paint them, the 3D?
Just the front.
Just the front.
Ah,
That's it.
black color, matte black. But you know what? The edge is gonna be disgusting. So,
I guess that's fine. You know, when people are already inside, they know. What do you think about putting something? on
letters
the
are
back?
small too, no? Smaller than usually.
No.
No?
What do you think about putting something on the back of the sign?
I don't think it's a good idea. It's not gonna look cool. Let's just put it in.
Like some picture. Oh, like a mirror. Oh, Dima, mirror.
Where are we gonna put this? Unless you wanna put this to this wall, then we can do it. Otherwise, there is no other way. Oh, there is a TV, so then no other option. Oh, I know. You can put this love seat there and the products there. You want to do that? And put the sofa here so it looks a little bit more busy. You want to try? All right, so major change, major possible change. So what do you want to do? We are moving this, but it's okay. Not putting it into space, no?
Where is this gonna go?
Up front, closer to there, yeah, like that. Perfect. Put it down. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we put this here. We put the products visible for traffic, by the way. They're beautiful and colorful.
There's no traffic in Florida.
What do you mean? Look how busy it is.
But usually, you know, products has to be by the reception when people are checking out.
Yes.
Try. Let's
Yeah.
try. Okay, let's move this to there.
Here? What's up?
Remove the wallpaper.
I think it's a bad
I
idea.
think if this wall's gonna be unwallpapered, it's gonna look weird too.
It's gonna look weird. It's gonna look too empty, like construction just started, stopped.
Alright, so that's it. Then first of all, let's switch it back the way it was.
No. Let's switch it up after. Why? Okay, so let's make it happen.
Move this corner a little bit up.
This corner? Why?
Actually,
You know what? Let's just keep it the way it is. How about that? Sounds good? Let's go.
okay.
Can you give me a knife, please? Knife? I got the glue, by the way. You don't need to do anything. All I need is a knife. You don't have that white knife that we had? Okay. Overall, I think branding and details in branding is extremely beneficial to the business. Hello?
Hi, Dimitri, this is Paul Wasserman. How are you?
Hi, Paul. How are you? I'm doing good, man.
Oh, okay, so the latest and greatest that I don't please. Okay, the latest and greatest I have right now is that, you know, my security company said that they will take responsibility for this.
Okay.
Okay, and they will make. This is what I'm told that they because I have a lot of pull and I give them a lot of work that first of all the guy that was there is Cam.
I hope it's not the guy that I love, because there's one guy who I really like and I think he's very honest and good.
The guy, it can't be whoever he is can't be too good because he let this guy in a hoodie go by twice, one in, one out.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay, so whoever it is history. Now, I will say to you this though, Dimitri. As I said to you the other day, you need to tighten up your procedures on your side. You can't leave the door open. You can't leave cash around. You have to have something a little bit more secure. And I would venture, look, dollars to donuts, and I'm pretty sure you know this is true, that it's somebody that's, this is an inside job, a friend or a relative or a cousin or, you know, a husband or a girlfriend, boyfriend, somebody that knows your operation, okay?
Definitely.
It's just, it's too tempting to leave money, you know, so readily available.
I agree. But at the same time, you know, you're always counting for security, man. That's the real truth.
You know what? So I told you we're stepping up to the plate. I squeezed this guy's testicles, and he's, you know, he'll do the right thing. So you won't get hurt. But please, let's not have a repeat performance on either side.
On either side, yes. I'll make sure that there is a lock, some kind of a lock or a lockbox for employees on the PIN code. The thing is, I have 70 people working for me and they all rotate throughout locations. I can't give 70 keys to 70 people. That's the real truth.
No, I understand. But so if you have, I'm just giving you an example, Dimitri. I'm not running your business. You're a businessman. You got to run your own business. But if you give 1, 2, or 3 people access to where the money goes only, then those are the 1, 2, or 3 people that are responsible. Okay, and they're the ones who are going to make sure that that money is secure. That's all I have to say.
I got it, man. Thanks for the input.
All right. Have a good weekend.
You'll never know what happened. So someone came in at night. So basically I'm getting the call in the morning from one of my receptionists. There is no money in the register. No money. And I look at the cameras right away, I see her like getting, being shocked that there is no money. She opens in the morning and she closes in the evening. Start looking at the footage. So we close the stores at 9. So 9:40, this guy walks in the hoodie, in the mask, ghetto, completely walks in, moves the mouse, so computer gives the light to the register, same exact setup by the way, and takes the money out and leaves.
When did this happen?
A few days ago, and then right away,
What?
yeah, we called police right away and they came in, the detective came. And we have we think it's an inside job. We pretty much sure we know who it is.
It's messed up.
One of the people who were recently fired, so making our moves towards justice.
Crazy.
Meanwhile, I said, listen, there is a security, and I said, listen, security should have not let the person through. And like you heard, he said they check the cameras, they see the guy in the hoodie once, and they see him going out. So it was a good call, as you heard. They're gonna take the full responsibility for the money missing. It's like $1,000, a little less. Not
That's how much we took?
yeah, not so much about the money, more of broken system, if this is possible. So hopefully this will be the last time this is happening. We'll take some precautions on our side because we were a little bit foolish with the way that employees and other people accessing the location. So for the people who just start and who think that spaces are fully secured, even if there is a 24-hour security on the premises and stuff like this, people still go to the restroom, they go to get a bite in the middle of the night, and anyone, technically, if the doors are not locked, can get in. And I'm noticing this throughout many years and many locations. Sometimes I would come to some offices, to other people, and there's no security. I would just walk in, technically I can go, steal anything I want from any of the offices in the huge building, especially it's applicable to New York. Because that location we're talking about, it's one of the oldest locations. It's actually in the building. Well, like one of those dentist offices they have on the 3rd floor. So this is one of the oldest locations that we're moving down right now. So hopefully it's not going to be the case in the future, but it is what it is. So pay attention to your security. Make sure that if you have any cash sales, cash gets deposited as soon as shift is over, or it gets stored in some kind of a secured place. A lot of companies go cashless right now. We're kind of also negotiating if we should do that. I think it's not the time just yet because there are still people who carry cash. There is specific jobs that allow people to make a lot of loose cash and they spend it, and sometimes they don't want to deposit it for purposes that you might understand, and that's why I think it's not yet time. Maybe another 5-10 years, not even 10. What am I saying? A couple of years, and maybe. But it's already companies out there who went cashless. So for the upcoming month, for the February. So on February 3rd, I'm going to Houston, Texas. We're launching the franchising location over there. Then we're spending them 4 days. Right after that, we go to where? I think we go to Arkansas. We're launching another location in Arkansas. Right after that, we're going to Dallas, Texas. Coming back to Texas, and we're launching location number 3. It's going to be around 12 to 13. And this is when I'm gonna try to make one full episode about the launching of the brand new location outside of our home state. I think it's gonna be really interesting and informative for you guys. So I'm gonna do all my best to have our franchisee invite our whole film crew and show the launch of the franchising location. They usually have like a small party, balloons, some drinks, cupcakes and all that stuff. people from the community, especially in the smaller towns, are coming over. They kind of know, everyone knows each other, so it's a pretty good vibes. So I think it's worth showing you guys. And then right after that, one of my good friends has a Bachelor Party, and I'm going for 2 days for the weekend to one of the Caribbean countries. It's gonna be like 30 people. They rented the mansion. We're going for deep sea fishing, mahi-mahi fishing. I'm really excited about. Never been to one, I always dreamed about it. Even living in Florida, I never had a chance to experience it. So we already made a deposit, so hopefully I'll be able to go some fishing. And then we're going back, and right away we launch in Miami, in Hallandale, in Aventura location. Then we go into New Hampshire, which I'm extremely excited about because I didn't get a chance to snowboard this year. So it's going to be very close to Vermont. So I'm hoping to stop by for at least 1 day in Vermont and snowboard a little. I don't know if New Hampshire has mountains actually. I think it does. But we'll see. And I'm coming back. So it's 7 franchisees in less than 30 days. Company has grown from 5 locations throughout 3 years, our only corporate locations, to 15 locations, only franchising locations nationwide, and close to 30 locations overall for the whole system, and growing. We have interested party in Jersey. Just yesterday we're still discussing some things with the attorneys, but they're ready to sign. So it's really exciting, guys. And you know, if you asked me a couple of years ago, is it possible that I'll be managing the network of beauty salons with the 30 locations? I'll have one of the best managers out there working for me, helping me out to build this company. I'll say you're crazy. But you know what? If you work 7 days a week, if you're not afraid to wake up at 6 a.m. and go to the meeting, speak to many people, one of my main things, I'm trying to shake as many hands as possible. Even the person is kind of relevant to me, and I feel like I will not have any use to this friendship ever, but I'm still trying to make friends, exchange the phone numbers. And sometimes early in the morning I wake up, I go to my office, and I feel like today I have to go and make like 20 friendships. I'm going to the bank, I'm trying to meet every single banker. I always see the new bankers around. I'm like, how about I meet the guy, I ask what's his background, and try to get his business card. You know what? Yesterday I needed the notary public, and I was able to pull up the business card from my wallet, and the person I spoke once told me, yeah, come over. It was 6 p.m. Usually banks close at 6. He's like, yeah, come over, I'll do it for you. And I came and made it happen. That's the power of a handshake. All right, meanwhile, we are about to put the main sign on. It's a beautiful piece. I think this piece goes first, yeah. So I'm gluing this in. It's funny, usually they put only one glue for the whole sign, and I'm like trying to save, and then you know, not putting enough, it feels like, to the letters, and then in the end you use it all and you have still like 70% left. But this time they gave us 72. So. Look how accurate they are. They even did the cut over here for us to understand that this has to go inside. So I really appreciate what they're doing for us. Just like that. We'll hold it. It's cool, no? Yeah. If I show you the first logos that we were putting in the stores, you'll freak out. Yeah? Ready? You got the bottom? You got the bottom?
Yeah.
No, you didn't get the bottom.
What do you mean?
Usually there is a bottom. There is an arrow.
No, here that's the same.
It's the same.
No, but you have to make it straight. No. Yeah.
Let me do that. That's it. Now we have to give it a couple more minutes, let it fully dry. Now I'll take the template out. We'll see how it looks. Hopefully it's not gonna blend too much with the wallpaper, even though I think it might, but we'll see what happens. Go very gentle. Just like that. You ready? Hello. I think that's it, guys. What do you think? Does it blend? Yeah, it does. What do we do? It's not?
Doesn't matter, because technically people probably already know where they are. It would be bad for the outside sign, but not the
You're a graphic artist. You should know.
I mean, my graphic artist nature tells me to take it down right away. That's the real truth. It's completely useless over here. Doesn't make any sense. We have to paint it. Okay. I want to see you. I want to see you painting it. You know, the whole purpose of it is it's glossy and it's beautiful. Every letter is crafted. You see this? There is a reason for that. But you know what? At this point, you know what we can try to do? We can try to get like a candy, cotton candy, or the pink colorful. What do you think? Put it in the back. Make it like a cloud.
That's just, oh no, when I leave, honestly, why not?
Yeah. Okay. Tomorrow. Why so shy? Why so shy?
That was the only moment
All right, whatever. It is what it is. That's it, guys. Let's go. I'll show you the outside sign. I'll show you something cool. So, we are still in the process of getting our permits from the city of West Palm Beach. And as of now, this is my current sign. We have the sign ordered. Sign people said in 7 days they're gonna come and fully install it. I'm still thinking about what to do with these letters, guys. This can be a cool letter combination to do something cool. Please comment down below and tell me what can you do with these letters in my warehouse. We're thinking to put either, I think, number 1 or something. They played with the letters and we're trying to combine some kind of a cool word out of them because they're mine now. Comment down below what you think can be arranged with these letters. Whoever comments the sickest idea, I'm gonna personally invite for a dinner with me, and you can ask me any business questions. I'll be happy to help you out with your business ideas. All right, guys, that was all for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. I promise we're gonna start shooting more content for you about my day-to-day life and our travels. Please stay tuned, and I'll see you soon. До свидания.